one way or another, one day down the line, I'll get back to exactly where I want to be because I'm not going to stop until I do.
Not going to stop until he does, so that is what he said. Do you guys see him in an NFL uniform?
I hope so. I would say to Johnny, everyone is rooting for you so bad. I mean, this place would go nuts if Johnny was back in the NFL. Listen, what do we say all the time? We love a comeback, all right? Britney Spears shaved her head, went crazy. Now she's a big thing again. The only thing I would like to do with Johnny, I would love to do a little media training, just a little bit, because I think Johnny should be out there. I think he should be calling into radio shows. Call Dan Patrick, call Rome, call Cowher. Do those shows. And just be careful of your image. Like, you don't want to be on Twitter having some slap fight with Michael Rappaport about who cares what. That is not becoming of someone who wants to be brought in. Do the shows, keep getting better, but put out that message that I'm here, I'm healthy, I'm a first-round pick, and I'll play for anything, anytime, anywhere. That's my message.
I love that. And I would say the same thing to Kaepernick. Go out there, put yourself out there, tell people how passionate you are.
Do it.
And I'm not spinning this conversation on Manziel about Kaepernick because Manziel came out on Twitter and he said Kaepernick has his own reasons for wanting to get back in the league, and I have mine, so putting us in the same conversation isn't fair to myself or Kaepernick. But the reason I bring them both up is because I feel like they both deserve to be in the league. If you look at Johnny and what he did in college, a player like that, what he was able to do, being a runner-up to Heisman, winning the Heisman, having that trophy at home, and then the splash that I saw personally when I played with him in Cleveland, I thought to myself, this young man is special. If he can keep his neck above water and not get himself into trouble and focus up, really focus up, fall in love with this game, study the game, be a student of this game like a Russell Wilson, he'll be one of the better quarterbacks in this league. And I love Kaepernick and Manziel playing this league again because it's controversial, but not controversial in the way because Kaepernick's taking a knee or Manziel has had some bad situations happen over the last couple of years, because controversy to me is competition. And that's why I like this league. I hate it when you see every single quarterback in the league set in their spot because wide receivers have to compete every year, DBs, every position does. So, yes, of course, there's the elite. There's the Bradys and the Aaron Rodgers, Brees, and so on and so on. But I like the quarterback competitions where you go into the season thinking, damn, that number 2, he could be your starter sometime in the year. Damn, you see Johnny Manziel in the preseason? He could be starting soon.
It's not that simple.
Or Kaepernick, he could be starting
They bring
soon.
Kaepernick in, he's a number 2. Okay, first game, they bring him in, his uniform, everything. The national anthem, does he take a knee?
I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm talking about from a football perspective.
And you know, it's so much more complicated.
Yeah, no, I get it.
We love him as a football player.
I feel like, I don't know Kaepernick. I'm not going to speak for him.
I hear that.
But I will say this. I feel like his point has been made. He has a following, and he's done so much since then off the field. I'm not sure if he'll take a knee or not. I do know this. He's going to stand up on that field and ball out. Same thing with Johnny Manziel. I see Johnny Manziel. I see a different Johnny Manziel. He looks focused. He looks healthy. He looks strong. I remember running to the L.A., and I was thinking to myself, like, man, you don't seem like you're working out. And he was standing next to Josh Gordon, who I saw built like a brick house. And I was like, are you guys training together? Because it doesn't seem like it. That Johnny Manziel, that one talking in front of the media saying, I'll go to CFL, I'll come back because I want to be back in the league. That's the dude that won the Heisman. And that's the dude that this league wants to see.
Love that. You guys can keep the conversation going on Twitter. We're going to take a short break right now. Hashtag GMFB, and when we get back, we will have Jason Light. Hey, Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans, come kick it with us. After this, we've got all the GMs and coaches all in one place in Orlando. Jason Light joins the show after this.